Police have just revealed that they have recovered the lead projectile that was fired by Alec Baldwin on the film Rust. On top of that, the Santa Fe County Sheriff said that there was some complacency when it came to safety on set. I'm your host, Johnny Rogers, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know right here on IO. But first, if you happen to be new here and you don't want to miss another video, make sure you tap that subscribe button. And with that out of the way, let's begin. Authorities in New Mexico have told the media that they recovered what they believe to be the lead projectile that was fired from the revolver used by Alec Baldwin in the fatal shooting of cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Currently, tests are being done to determine if this projectile that was recovered from Joel Souza's shoulder was fired from the long Colt revolver used by Baldwin. Two other weapons were also taken by police that included a single-action revolver that was modified and a plastic prop weapon that was also described as a revolver. Upon investigation, authorities were shocked to find that there had been some complacency in how the weapons were being handled on set. Ada Mendoza, who is the Santa Fe County Sheriff, said that about 500 rounds of ammunition were found on the set during their search. This included a mix of blanks, dummy rounds, and live rounds, which is absolutely insane. I don't know why any movie set would have live rounds on hand, especially in a case where there are fake weapons being used, but I suppose hindsight is 2020. Mendoza went on to say to the press, "Obviously, I think the industry has had a record recently of being safe. I think there was some complacency on this set, and I think there are some safety issues that need to be addressed by the industry and possibly by the state of New Mexico." In addition to that, investigators also noted that they will be looking into the multiple reports of other misfires that happened on the set before this tragic accident. District Attorney Mary Carmack also noted that right now investigators cannot say if this was due to negligence or who bears the most responsibility. Going back to the whole complacency of this movie set though for a moment, the film's armorer Hannah Gutierrez said that she had checked the dummy bullets on the day of the shooting to make sure that none of them were live rounds. She also said to detectives that the weapon used for filming had been locked up during a crew lunch break, but ammunition was still left on the car unsecured. According to the search warrant released on Wednesday, she told the detective that no live ammunition was ever kept on set. Assistant Director Dave Halls, who was the one who handed the weapon to Baldwin, said that Hannah typically would open the hatch of the weapon, spin the drum, and see if the dummy rounds were loaded inside. On this occasion though, he could not recall if she did that before the shooting. He then said that he only remembered seeing 3 rounds in the weapon. After the shooting took place though, Dave then took the weapon to Hannah and said that he saw 5 rounds in the weapon, at least 4 of which were dummy rounds, which is indicated by a hole on the side and then a cap on the round. However, he also mentioned that there was a casing in the weapon that did not have a cap, nor did it have a hole, indicating that it was indeed a dummy bullet. According to the search warrant, Dave advised that the incident was not a deliberate act. Right now, it's still pretty early in the police investigation to determine if criminal charges will happen, but the Santa Fe authorities did say that the production company has been cooperating with them and will be conducting their own internal review of procedures while production of the film is shut down. As always though, we would love to hear your thoughts on all of this. Don't forget to drop us a comment down below. But for now, I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy, YouTube, or at least try.